So what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Guys, I was just talking to the wife. We have lived inside of this RV for 90 days. And I just noticed that I have sucked at giving you guys footage. That was part of the reason why we did this, was to kind of give you guys footage. Now, one thing obviously was this wintertime has been very, very, very mild. Not a bad thing, but I was really trying to see how much it was going to cost us overall for propane. I'm still going to have to do that video for you guys, obviously, because I did get two 100-pound tanks. And yeah, I was using the 30-pound tanks that we had with the RV. And yeah, that was expensive. But as you guys can see, I pretty much gutted this room. We are going to start painting. This is the last room that we have to paint. I'm very excited. Our painters are coming tomorrow. I am hoping that they can go ahead and finish this off. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video, this is going to be a quick video. I've been doing a lot of quick videos. This is a really good video for you to watch, and here's why. Now that we've lived inside this RV for 90 days, I have destroyed a lot of stuff inside this RV. These things are not built well, and it's not a bad thing. They're just not really built for this long time or long-term use. And if you are going to do this, there's some things you're going to have to upgrade or enhance to make it better. For example, I want to put a washer and dryer inside of here. Before we started painting this on the inside, we painted on the inside of all of our cabinets, and I'm starting to have second thoughts on painting the inside of this. I tried to take this out just now, and yeah, it ain't coming. So the sides, as if you can see, I wish I had a flashlight, but on the side of this, trim right here, this is a little small trim piece of wood that's bolted in. This piece started to push in, and I had to undo this little trap door here to push it back. And I'm wondering, if we do get a washer and dryer, am I gonna have to cut this thing out of here? I don't know how to get it out. If you do know how to take this out, if there's a way to jiggle it out, I had it almost, but like I said, it was starting to damage the side. And I told my wife, I says, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it in there, because I didn't want him to paint these top pieces here, because they're just gonna get scratched up anyway. So I was gonna take it out and just keep him from painting that. But I don't know, I may just leave that all brown inside. I was hoping that we could paint that. So yeah, if you know how to take that out, very cheaply done on the inside of these things. If you want to put a washer and dryer in here, have the dealership take this thing out for you, because I can't get it out. And trust me, I'm pretty good at wiggling stuff out, and I couldn't get that out. Alright guys, so moving on. If you are planning to buy an RV, this is something that you really want to put on your list to check, especially if you're planning on doing a lot of traveling in your RV, or if you're planning on living in it full time. So if you guys can see back there, this is a piece of thin cardboard that they have bolted with 2 nails. I've already broken this twice, and I've already adjusted it. So what I'm gonna have to do, my wife moved it up as always. Hold on, I'll be right back, hold on. All right, I'm back now. So this is what I was talking about. So my friend gave these to me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put these back on the back wall here. I'm going to bolt this in here, and it should hold this a lot better versus just putting it into the wall with this piece of cheap wood, or cardboard as I call it, because it just keeps breaking. Now if you take a look at this drawer here, this drawer is a lot more sturdier. Let me take it out and show you what I mean. So this drawer on the second part of this dresser here, as you see, it's on a support bracket. So they have a piece of wood here, and then they have it bolted. This is actually nailed into this piece of wood here. I don't know if you can see it there. And as you see, it's also bolted on the side. So this one, you're never gonna have any issues with this drawer. The only thing I will tell you is this: you cannot overfill, because as you see, yeah, we've already broken this. So I have to take this drawer out and probably find a nail gun. Mikey P, if you're watching this, holler at a boy. I need your help. I need to get a nail gun to fix that. But it's fine. It's not bad. My wife and I are learning very, quickly that we need to get rid of a lot of stuff, especially if we want to do this. I mean, we just need to put more stuff in storage. But yeah, if you're looking to live in an RV full time, this is some stuff you want the RV dealership to do for you before you take delivery, because they can do this for you. It would take them 2 minutes. They know how to do this type of stuff. The last thing I'm going to show you, I shouldn't put all the stuff up here, but here we are. This bed has storage under it. Let me take all this stuff off so you can see what I mean. Okay, so here's a better look at it. Now, one thing I'm gonna tell you is this. This is something you definitely want on your list of things for your RV. As you guys can see, this lifts up. It has these gas struts, and absolutely the best thing ever. As you see, we have this thing filled up with a bunch of junk. The only issue is with this is fixed now. It wasn't fixed earlier. I had to take these gas struts off because over time, now that we live in this thing full time, it's only been 90 days, guys, keep in mind. Look how hard it is to push this down. And then what happens is, over time, these hinges that they have on this very thin plywood, see how thin that is? Very thin. It comes undone. So what you're gonna have to do, and what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna probably put an additional hinge in the middle here, just to give it more support. That's probably the only thing that I can recommend. If you have any ideas on how to maybe there's something better that you can use, but yeah, this side of here, you can see where the screws just ripped out of there, and I think it's because these gas struts are just too powerful for this, and the wood is so thin that it just comes undone. So just keep that in mind. I mean, this is really good to have. Now, the only thing else I'll show you on this is this. If you overfill this, you see those screws popping out there? This is just cheap plywood. It's not holding anything other than maybe just a few pieces of clothes, maybe a few pairs of shoes, and that's it. I have to, this summer, I'll take all this apart and redo it, but unfortunately for now, it is what it is. I had to take all the stuff that we had in here and find other places to put it, but that is something you're gonna have to put on your list. Like, make sure you go ahead and reinforce this. Again, as I said over here, while you're buying your RV at the dealership, they will do the stuff for you if you ask them. Now, when I go to buy my next RV, they're gonna reinforce this, and any drawer that I have that's being supported this way is going to be redone too. That's terrible. Keystone, if you're looking at that, please fix that. That's terrible. It's going to break within a matter of a few months of using that. And the last thing I'm going to do in here is I'm going to paint this wood, because we had a little bit of mold. I don't know if you can see the spot. I already cleaned it up, but there's a piece of mold growing right there. So while we're getting this room painted, they're going to paint it tomorrow. I'm going to pick up some paint, and I'm just going to go ahead and roll this whole piece here and have it, and maybe that might help it to maybe not do what it just did on this side. Maybe, I don't know, probably not, but make sure that it's protected and make sure we don't get any mold inside this, bedroom. But hope this was helpful. One last thing I'll tell you guys, on the entry door, on the latch, those bolts come undone very easily. I've already went through bolts I lost one of them, and then I dropped the other one, so I had to go to the store and buy 2 bolts to replace them. And since then, I've just kind of, every so often, I'll go out to the door and just tighten up all the screws, because they just come undone so easily. But yeah, if you're looking to full-time your RV, you're gonna have to do some maintenance on this thing. I'm gonna probably have to redo all the seals on the outside. That way we don't get any water. So I'm probably gonna pay someone to do that. I'm gonna have him show me how to do it the right way, and then from there I'll probably do it myself in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Yeah, next time you guys see this room, it will be completely painted. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. We're not doing it obviously because it's just we gave up. It's just too much. And if you're looking to do something like this, we'll probably do a tutorial and just give you guys our opinion on whether or not you should do it. It's just a lot of work, guys. I mean, I only painted the mid bunk. My wife and I painted and redid the bathroom, and my wife painted the loft. And yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, I would say that we have at least 40 to 50 hours of our time doing that. Our painter, he's a skilled painter. He works really quickly. He does not tape, and he does really good work. And it's taken him this, we're going on week number 4 to getting this project done. He's in the last bedroom here, and that's it. But like I said, I'm helping him out, just kind of getting all the drawers off for him and just trying to like help him speed up this process. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this, and I guess before I end the video, I'll let you guys see what it looks like, so hang tight. Alright guys, so I have it wedged in here now. I had to adjust this side and pull this piece of wood back that's supporting this bracket here. That way I had enough space to put that wood back there. So I have to tighten that bolt back up. I have to put maybe, I'm probably gonna put maybe 3 screws in here and then put those 2 bolts back in, and that should be perfect. shouldn't have any more problems from there. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, so let's see if we can get this drawer back in here the right way. Nice and sturdy. Perfect. So yeah, if you're definitely looking, I might have to just adjust it just a little bit, but actually no, it's perfect. It's perfect. But yeah, putting that support of wood back in there, you can kind of see how, you know, flimsy. You see that? How flimsy this is? I mean, this one was fixed when we first bought it because I think it was loose from the factory, and just already about to come out again. So make sure if you are in the market for an RV, you have them do this at the dealership. That way you don't have to do all this work. Luckily for me, I have so many leftover screws. Like, I mean, this is just a small portion, but these are from the old blinds that I pulled out of the walls. So yeah, I have a lot of, you know, bolts that I could use to go back around and fix some things. But I hope this was helpful, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.